Jonno, where was that one won and lost?
Well, it was lost in the first half. We were set up for the set pieces, the big long throws, and to be fair, it's the other bits of play that have cut us open. They've ran through us a couple of times. So when you ask the question about where was it won and lost, I think it was lost in the first half where we were bullied, and we allowed players to turn, they have to run at us, drive at us, get into positions that were going to cause us problems. Obviously, once we got them at half time, that was addressed, but by that, it's far too late. You can't keep coming back from being behind the others. Football doesn't work like that. They've done well there, they've managed the game well. One or two lads moaning about time issues and stuff like that, but you can't moan. We're through them down at half time, that's the part of the game plan, it works for them. We've got to find a way to combat it. We didn't, and deservedly lost.
Of course, going down after 9 or 10 minutes, I mean, your back's against the wall a little bit, aren't you?
They are, but at the same time we equalised. So, you know, it's not like we went 2-0 down, we got back to 1-1. You think you're getting somewhere, and then I think it was 5 minutes to score another 2 goals after getting back into the game. And let's not pretend that 3-1 it wasn't a 3-1. It could have been 6. They've hit the bar, they've hit the post a couple of times. They've had some great chances. So when you get in a game when you're under the cosh, you've got to stay in the game. At least get to half time, and we didn't do that, we folded. So it was disappointing. I can use a lot stronger words than that. I'm not going to get into that again. It's been done to death now. Just know when they're good enough.
And then 3 or 4 minutes, you get back into the game through racing.
Yeah, we a lot spoke about at half time about trying to turn them a bit earlier, trying to get in behind, try and build play, create our own tempo and intensity if they're keeping the ball for long periods in terms of sets. We got in good areas, the balls came in, Paddy's got the tap in there, but then and we did okay second half, but we've not done anywhere near enough to get back in the game. Let's not pretend we did, because we didn't.
Yeah, the point I made in the final piece, Mason in the final half hour, whatever, he wasn't really tested as such, was he?
Didn't have to make it safe. You know, we huff, we puff, serious lack of quality. We didn't get in areas high up the pitch that would cause them problems. It was easy for them. You're hoping once we got that second goal we'd sort of screw a little bit, but we just off the puff. Defensively it was a car crash. In possession at times it was awful. We didn't create anywhere near enough to put them under pressure.
Can it be turned around?
Yeah, listen, we had this conversation at the Mask, and then we've gone to Kettering and drawn, and then we've beaten Gloucester the other night, so I was going to back ourselves, but without wanting to sound like I'm being doom and gloom all the time, it's the same replies to what I said to you last time. It's a moment in time, we're stuck in a massive rut. Some of the stuff we're watching is car crash. It's not good enough. I know that, Bernard knows that, the players know that, but it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. That's how it is at this moment in time. So just got to try to ride it, see what it looks like. We always reflect on what's the game back, and see how we can improve on it. But at this moment in time, it's just it's tough watching.
Is it a confidence thing?
No, I don't think it's a confidence thing. We've got good players. I don't think not getting tight to a man is a confidence thing. You know, I don't think stopping crosses is a confidence thing. You can't do it one week and then not the week after. It's just switching off and not being good enough thing. That's what it is. And I talked about it after the Mask game review, about the recruitment side of things. That changing room, what we've recruited for all manner of players, we brought every single member of staff in. It's not been good enough. So the fingers are pointing at 2 people, and that's being burned. We understand that. So you like to think that you're always going to back your group. For one of the first times genuinely this season, I stood there today and thought, you know what? It's awful. That first half, come off at half time, I thought we are miles away. Little shoots of positivity in the second half, but no one did.
I'll give you. I thought the positive was when you went really to a 5 in midfield in the second half, and you nullified, because they were controlling it in midfield at the first, but they didn't in the second.
Yeah, they killed us in the first half in central areas. And as I said, we're going to have to turn and travelling 30-40 yards with the ball. That can't happen. So we tightened up a little bit. As I said, we want to go a little bit more direct, drop it into areas, turn it first time, and we did that, and it allowed us to get a pitch of support. But also allowed the back 3 to squeeze to the halfway line. It stopped them getting on the half turn. But we should be doing that from the first whistle. They're things we talked about before the game that we talked about at half time. So it's not like we didn't say it in the first half. Again, we're not taking instruction on board. It falls on us. So yeah, a lot of thinking to do about that game, because it was so far from being acceptable.